PFS, PSSD. In this video I will tell you how your brain can like restore erection before you even fix like a hormonal part of your story. Okay, so in this system just raising DHT, okay, it's most likely not enough. Okay, so but in reality, erection and libido depends on two systems, okay? Hormonal androgen signaling, 5-alpha reductase, DHT, androgen receptors, okay? So, look, just raising DHT is not enough. Restoring 5-alpha reductase is the answer, okay? TRT, all these kind of things, they will not work if the 5-alpha reductase is not restored, okay? Under this video, you will find a link for full DHT guide, complete for free, okay? If you need my help, under this video you will find a link for a coaching, okay? This is paid coaching. All other videos are for free. You will get a lot of information, so don't blame me. My time has also value, okay? So I'm doing a lot of video for you for free, so enjoy the guide, okay? So we have like two things: hormonal androgen signaling and neurotransmitter and autonomic signaling, okay? So dopamine, acetylcholine, norepinephrine, nitric oxide, okay? So the good is that you can improve the second system even before the first is completely restored, okay? So also for erection, if we are not talking about spontaneous erections and so on, 350 nanogram per deciliter of total testosterone is most likely good to go, okay? So I work with many guys, so I see blood tests, everything, okay? So, and don't assume that, for example, if you raise your testosterone with TRT to 1200 or 1000, that your erection will work, because it doesn't work like this, okay? So, neurotransmitter and autonomic signaling, nitric oxide, okay, is the most crucial things, okay? And the second thing, okay, not even second, even the first thing, okay, because the first thing also affect epigenetic effects, okay? So methylation, guys, okay? So I know you're taking too lightly because methylation looks like, I don't know, it's not something magical or I don't know, or some magic supplement that will fix something overnight, but it's extremely crucial to fix, okay? I have methylation issue. Other guys that I work with have methylation issue a lot, okay? So there are many guys that have methylation issue, and therefore there is a problem. It's the same for PSSD, PFS, okay? PSSD guys, 27 years old, homocysteine 20, okay? How you can get erection when your homocysteine is blocking your nitric oxide production completely, okay? Because of the ADMA, oxidative stress, vascular damage, and so on, okay? So methylation is crucial. Like, I think at least 50-60% of recovery depends on methylation, okay? So let's start, okay? So why you can fix erectile dysfunction before your hormones recover, okay? So the problem is everyone thinks post-finasteride syndrome is only about testosterone, DHT, okay? So but here's something most people they missed, okay? So I've seen tons of men with relatively low androgen levels regain erections, okay? So from my experience, okay? So, and I've seen a very high amount of men that they have like high testosterone, great DHT, and they still cannot get erection, okay? So why? Because erection starts in the brain, not in penis, and also the neurovascular axis is extremely dependent on methylation, okay? So even things like BH4, I made a video on that, okay? So there is important connection between BH4 that creates dopamine, erection, and methylation, okay? So also level of homocysteine, okay, will completely, or not completely, but will block nitric oxide a lot, okay, when it's elevated, okay? And elevated, it's not elevated according to some doctor reference ranges, but elevated it's like about 7-8, okay? So but I'm working with guys that have like 15, 20, okay? So you need to understand that, okay? So erection starts in the brain, the brain does everything, okay? So the process begins with dopamine, acetylcholine, nitric oxide, parasympathetic activation, healthy spinal reflexes, okay? Also, this can be done without testosterone, without DHT, okay? So, like I said, it would be a problem if dopamine signaling is weak, acetylcholine is low, sympathetic tone is too high, okay? This is everything that is blocking erection at the base, okay? So you may have completely normal testosterone yet struggle with erection. Testosterone and DHT, they are also extremely crucial for neurotransmitter, more crucial for neurotransmitters than for erection itself, okay? Why PFS affects neurotransmitter, like I said, finasteride blocks 5-alpha reductase. Most people think only about DHT, but you have other things: allopregnanolone, GABA, dopamine, stress resilient, anxiety, reward circuitry, okay? So many things, okay? So, and you have shift towards sympathetic dominance, okay? I have experienced this from my own experience, okay? So I was completely chill guy, and I became anxious person, having like 10 panic attacks per day, okay? And I didn't know what happening at that time, and soon after I find out, okay? So you are like constantly in fight or flight, and from that state you cannot get proper erections, okay? So why some men recover erections before hormones? And this confuses a lot of guys, okay? They think my DHT is still low, how did erection improve? Erection does not require perfect hormone, but they require very good neurovascular system, okay? So especially younger guys, okay, when they have PFS, they still can have erection to a certain degree, okay? When they completely are not nuking their system, okay? So if you restore dopamine, acetylcholine, endothelial nitric oxide, mitochondrial ATP, okay? In many guys, if I, for example, fix mitochondrial ATP, okay, PSSD or combination PFS, PSSD, they testosterone levels go up and erections improve immediately, okay? So many men regain significant erectile function even while androgen recovery is still ongoing, okay, guys? So for this part, you can like get workaround, okay? So the biggest mistake, yeah, most people are chasing supplements, okay? So L-dopa, tyrosine, mucuna, stimulant, coffee, okay? But they are built, neurotransmitters are built from biochemistry, okay? And here is why methylation may be one of the foundation. It's non-negotiable foundation, okay? And the last few guys, they send me blood work. Every single one have methylation issue, okay? So without methylation, it's extremely difficult to normalize neurotransmitter, yeah? 9-MPC, bromontane, take everything you want, okay? But this is not possible, okay? And I'm not only one, even top guys talking about this. There is one big doctor, I don't know his name right now, in the USA, okay? Methylation, he's taking like a big thing, okay? So not only for PFS, generally for guys, because it's for estrogen, neurotransmitters, detoxification pathways, everything, okay? Nitric oxide, erection, so on, yeah? Methylation supports synthesis of dopamine, norepinephrine, epinephrine, you know, phosphatidylcholine production, myelin maintenance, nerves, okay, DNA repair, BH4 regeneration, okay? So, and you really need to fix the system, okay? So without that, you won't be able to fix anything, okay? So, and then you can also restore androgen signaling, okay? Because now comes the hormonal side, and once the metabolic foundation improves, you can focus on increase androgen signaling, okay? The potential target always will be supporting 5-alpha reductase, okay? Because some guys, they increase DHT with different supplements, but they are not fixing what need to be fixed, and the fix is 5-alpha reductase, okay? So you need adequate NADPH for reductase activity, 5-alpha reductase activity, okay? So B3, okay, B1, B2, okay? So mostly active form in specific dosage, okay? So some need lower dosages, some need higher dosages, okay? Improve IGF-1, okay? So you can have all the HD in the world, but IGF-1 is low, mostly because inflammation and other things, okay? T3 is low, and you cannot like improve 5-alpha reductase expression, okay? So you really need to increase IGF-1. Thyroid, especially T3, okay? So healthy thyroid function supports mitochondrial ATP production, steroidogenesis, dopamine synthesis, androgen signaling. In many guys that I work with, specific custom tailors B vitamins plus proper T3, they boost both testosterone and DHT, okay? So things like Cistange, okay? So they help with expression, 5-alpha reductase expression, okay? So but you really need to be careful and know how to use it, but you need like complete stack, okay? So not just only one thing, because then you will miss other things, okay? So even things like B1, B2, B3, they need cofactors for activation, okay? So yeah, and also you don't need to forget erection themselves, especially when your methylation will be affected. Homocysteine is high, blocking erection at the base. In PSSD, you need to look at prolactin. Most likely prolactin will be sky high, okay? So guys, let me know what you think, okay? So look, it's not just hormone problem, most crucial, methylation, mitochondria, inflammation, blood vessel health, okay? So, but blood vessel health is also connected to methylation, okay? So if you need my help, reach out to me and we can work one-on-one.